guys, and welcome back to somé.craftz. Today's video is going to be a bit of a post review and a sort of instructional video on a question that I see getting asked a lot. So let's start with the post review part. You might have seen the unboxing a while ago. Yeah, as I said then, I'm not going to name and shame, but I will say this has not been my most positive diamond painting experience. I ended up using drills from my spares because I ran out of 2 colors. I had issues with drills not being very uniform in size, which made them hard to place neatly. And the biggest problem is I have spots where the drills just don't want to stick. Which brings me to the second part and the actual reason for this video. One of the questions that I see getting asked a lot, and I mean like a lot, on diamond painting groups is, how do you seal your diamond painting? Now, first of all, I don't know where the notion comes from that you need to seal your diamond painting. You don't. It's something you do with a pillowcase that you're gonna put on a chair that people might occasionally bump against. It's something that you would do if you buy coasters and they will be used. Or if you have keychains that you don't want the sticky to become dusty. I usually only seal my diamond paintings in 2 cases. One being this one. I have popping drills or drills that don't want to stick to the canvas. And the second is if I have a diamond painting that I have framed but I won't be putting glass over it, because obviously you don't want the dust to get stuck in it. But in general, I don't seal my diamond paintings. I don't see the need for it. In fact, there are companies, especially some of the bigger brands, that flat out tell you don't seal your diamond paintings. You will void the warranty. I guess my point is, no, you don't have to seal your diamond painting. You can seal it, but why? Essentially, is my question. Do it if it's necessary, but if it's not necessary, you're just wasting your time and money. The other part of the debate is, what should you seal your diamond painting with? Personally, I use a water-based craft sealer. Not too fussy about the brand. I just got this one from BNA because they had it in store. So you can see it's a little pot for $50, which is a bargain because it lasts quite a while. Some people use a spray-on sealer. I'm not a fan. I grew up with a mom that is a painter, that can cupboards, furniture, things like that. I have decent knowledge of paint, and I would not use a spray sealer because odds are it's going to yellow with time. Some people like to use Mod Podge. I don't have an issue with Mod Podge. Yes, it might yellow. There is always that risk, but as long as you use the high gloss one, you're probably okay. That's just a common mistake that people make. They don't buy the high gloss, which then takes away the sparkle. The steps to sealing your diamond painting is pretty simple. So I figured I will talk you guys through it, and then we can do a little time lapse so you can see how I do it. But essentially we're going to start by mixing our craft sealer with some water. I just use this. It's good enough for that. Then I use a paintbrush. Why? Because those little foam thingies that you get, I feel they don't really get in between the drills, so you don't have the coverage that you want. Then I will apply probably two layers of the sealer, which I will each time wipe off with a, oh, sorry for knocking you guys, with a piece of kitchen towel. You just dip it in a bit of water so it's sort of damp, and give it a light little wipe on top of the drills, because then you don't lose your sparkle. And obviously, oof, so you can see, if you look at it from the side, you've got that little indentation, if you want to make, I don't really know what to call it, but you've got this little space in between the drills, which is where you want your varnish to be, but you don't want it to be on top because it dulls your sparkle. And yes, I am using a high gloss varnish, but still, I don't want to take the chance. I am going to put you guys in a time lapse, and then you can see how I seal my diamond painting. I've added my second coat of sealer. As you can see, it's not completely dry yet. Still a slight milkiness. Not to worry, it dries clear when it is completely dried. I let mine dry for about 2 hours in between, just so I know it is 100% dry. And yeah. If you wondered why I add water, this is why. It's still bendy. Sometimes if you seal it with just a sealer, it can get quite stiff, and that can sometimes cause more problems. And the whole point of sealing it in this case is to stop having problems. Despite not having the best experience diamond painting this one, I am quite happy with how it turned out. You can very clearly see that it is a wind pump, or windmill in English. The reason I bought this one is to turn it into a tray, so I didn't want something that is very busy. I like the simplicity of the design. The tray that I'm using has the words boeretroos on the side, so I wanted a simple design that wasn't going to detract from it. I'll probably will also be distressing the tray a bit, so I'll be sanding the sides, like the edges, so the superwood underneath shows. Just gives it a bit of character. That's it for today's video. I will be filming another one to show you how we turn this into a pretty little tea tray. Not quite sure when, because I need to still paint the tray and I need to have glass cut and everything. But I'm quite excited to show the entire journey to you guys. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it as always. Please remember to do the YouTube things. Hit like if you like this video and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.